The empty nest syndrome for dads and mums, I suppose. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to the channel. So this video, I'm going to keep it short, but this is about this empty nest syndrome, which is more associated with mums, but I'm here as a dad to kind of talk about it a little bit as well, because when your child or children leave the nest, they leave home, whether to go off to college, university, or to move away for a job or join the forces or whatever it is that they do, there is that sense of, well, where is everybody? You know, where is the noise? Where is the chatter? It goes really quiet in the house. And things start to play on your mind as well of what's going on, or, you know, what are they doing now? And, you know, you kind of prepare a meal and you think, oh, you should be preparing something else, you know, for your children as well who are not there. You know, you're no more you're shouting upstairs to say, you know, come down for your dinner, you know, where is this, where is that? It all gets very quiet. I was having a chat with my neighbour the other night talking about this. I was basically saying, I bet everybody in the neighbourhood is really thankful now that my lad is gone, because there's no more shouting in the house. And, you know, the noise reverberates around the neighbourhood when you're kind of calling each other and to start to shout. And it's, you know, it's a bit comical on one hand, but it's also, you know, it kind of gets you. This doesn't just affect mums, okay? This empty nest syndrome, I think it affects everybody. It affects, you know, fathers and mothers as well. Because, you know, let's say if you've got a good relationship with your child as well, which I had as well, but, you know, it's a difference now. In some ways, you know, your child leaves and you kind of breathe a little bit. You know, there isn't always that angst that you've got to do something for your child, or, you know, you're butting heads in some cases. But at the same time, if you've got a good relationship, then, you know, you want to have that connection, you know, whether it's fathers and sons and sports or mechanics or just doing stuff together, mothers and sons and daughters, you know, doing whatever they do, you know, or just, you know, just general family life, just being together. But once that goes, then you kind of think, well, what do I do now? You know, and then you kind of find yourself a little bit. You know, this is what happens, right? Your children leave the nest. You end up finding yourself a bit, or couples rediscovering themselves a little bit. And, you know, yeah, we're all going through that as well. But it's just the thought that your child is somewhere else, they're not with you. And there's so many different levels to this. There's so many different feelings of that, you know, you're alone, or it's quiet, or, you know, you suddenly want to talk to somebody, they're not there, or, you know, you come back to an empty home, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I mean, having a pet, we've got a pet dog, that helps, of course, because you've always got somebody who's always happy to see you when you're home. And look, most teenagers, we know they spend it most of the time in their bedrooms as well. So a lot of time the house was kind of empty, but because they're always upstairs as well. But it's a weird thing. And I never thought I'd experience it as well, you know, being more stoic, I suppose. But I never thought I'd experience it, but you do feel it. And I'm not saying this is a tearjerker time and all that kind of stuff, but what I'm saying, it is a kind of it's a weird sensation, odd sensation. It is an emotional sensation as well, you know. So, you know, the fleeing the nest or leaving the nest, the empty nest syndrome is a thing. It's a thing. I mean, it can become a real thing where it affects people adversely. But obviously, you know, especially if you're together as a couple, help each other through that as well. You know, working through whatever it is you need to work through, you know, supporting each other through that period. But certainly from my point of view, from a dad's point of view, yeah, you kind of lost your pal, your mate, your son, of course, in my case. But you've lost that friend that you could just talk to about the stuff that you used to talk about, or the things that you just mock each other or make fun of each other. And now they're not there. You kind of think, well, you know, yes, I know there's a thing called a telephone. Yes, and I know there's a thing called video calling and FaceTime and all that, which we have been doing. But at the same time, because they have left the nest, you don't want to be hounding them every 5 minutes with, oh, are you getting on okay? You know, you eating okay? You washing okay? You taking care of yourself? All that kind of stuff. You need to be able to give them space to breathe as well. So that's part of it. That's part of them leaving the nest. It's giving themselves time to grow up, find out things for themselves, and learn about things as well. You always worry about your child. Are they ever going to be able to take care of themselves? Are they ever going to grow up? Are they ever going to do this? Well, this is a time where they do grow up. They do find out about things. They do work out how to do things for themselves and not so reliant on you. You know, but it still hurts. It still is a weird thing. So the empty nest syndrome for dads, yes, definitely does. It is a thing. And for mums, of course, it is a thing as well. I'm not going to discount mums here, but no, It's for both, but definitely for mums, it definitely is the thing. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell for all future videos, and I will catch you again in another video coming very soon. Bye now.